Why is it called a hash brown? Howdy friends, Jeremy here. If you're friends, you know who I am, right? I was looking through my older videos last night and my cleaning the kitchen video, which is the stupidest video ever. I was just playing around and I noticed how uncluttered my countertop used to be, and it hasn't been that way in a while now. And mainly because we've rearranged and we have new appliances and lots of teenage kids. But today I think I'm going to make a video on making hash browns. And I'm also going to show you some of the utensils that I cook with that I've actually gotten out of the trash. Ooh, I know that's gross, right? But I assure you that they've all been cleaned and sterilized properly, and it's not as bad as what you think. You would be amazed at the amount of cookware that I find in the trash sometimes. First off, I'm going to go over some of the cooking accoutrements that I found in the trash. Just last week I found a whole box full of baking pans and pie pans and the like. I don't have them all out here, but it was just a whole box full. This muffin pan was in there. And I wasn't going to just let that stuff go out in the trash, you know. We will definitely use it. A lot of our baking pans are used and abused, and they're about ready to go on their way out, and I'll put those in my recycling pile. Along in that box I found these cheese graters. One of my favorite kitchen finds is this huge Teflon coated skillet. I do a lot of fried rice in this, and this was in a dumpster in a box with a bunch of other pots and pans and skillets. It looked brand new. It doesn't look like somebody even used it, and the lid was with it. And you know, you bring them home and clean them up in the sink and make sure it doesn't have nothing funky on it, and it's good to go. Just to clarify, I'm not going to use my big skillet for the hash browns this morning. I'm going to use this old beat to death Teflon pan, and because that's just way too overkill. Now that that's done, my dumpster dive shredder. Notice that I don't take all the peel off of there. Some people peel it, I don't. When it gets down so far, that's the only peel that I get rid of. That way I don't have to waste the end of the potato, and it protects my fingers from going into the grater. This was my biggest problem with making hash browns, is I didn't know that you were supposed to drain the water out of the potato. I'm just going to use my mitts here and squeeze the water out of it. I forgot to start my skillet, and I have these onions that some lovely person in my home decided to just put them in a bowl and just stick them right in the refrigerator. So, you know, everything in there smells like wonderful onions now. I'm not a huge onion fan. I like my onions cooked. Go ahead and cook up my onions here. May have a little bit too much oil. I'm going to turn this to medium to low heat. I think I'm going to go ahead and add some salt. And pepper. I'm going to cook those for 15 minutes aside. When my hash brown's done cooking, I'm going to lay down a bed of spinach. I'm going to top it off with some jalapenos, some of my homemade ketchup. Oh, that looks good. This could be the best hash brown I've ever made. Oh yeah, that looks good. Eggs to the yard. Oh yeah, that looks good. Why I messed up those eggs. Can't wait until we have fresh jalapenos. I still got plenty of homemade ketchup. Whoa. There's my perfect hash brown. Of course I botched up the eggs. It's all good though. Why is it called a hash brown?